Yo guys, what is up? Having a few connection issues here as always. But we're gonna do our best. Good to be back. Been a few days. Had a lot of patron one-on-ones to get through. But we did it. They were good. They were good. Lots of questions that clearly everyone needs answers to, so here we are. Here we are. What's up guys? How you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? So, yeah, let's see. Everybody joining us, please hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Let's get this in search visibility. You guys are the best. Please don't forget to subscribe. Join the fam. Hop in Discord, etc., etc. Might as well just get it out of the way. Man, please let me know if this stream is bad. This is giving me mixed signals. I don't know. Let's get this out of the way. Patron in 2021. There's still time to become a member. You're looking for one-on-one crypto trading mentoring, daily exclusive publishes of technical analysis, trade setups, macro market insights, all the goodies. Patron might be for you. Give it a look. Link is pinned to the top of the chat. And I hope this thing's just lying to me and we're not stable. Either way, I don't care. We're just gonna stream through it. We've been off, so we're just gonna stream through it either way. That's my decision. Alright. So let's take a look. What do we got? We had a scary, spooky sell-off, a $7,000 sell-off. Oh my god, everybody run for the hills. And we zoom out to the yearly. It's like nothing happened. Closed our yearly out way above where we would have expected, near 30,000. It's just incredible. It's incredible. Quarterly still does not show really. You can't even see the sell-off here. We have a tiny little wick on top. This candle's just started. Things are looking good. Cannot say I expected to kick off the first month of this year with such strength. It's every day there's a new all-time high. I literally turned to my girlfriend the other night. I was just like, every day, Bitcoin, new high, every day. It's not even, I don't know, it's not even exciting to me anymore. It's just every day, new high. Seems unstoppable. MACD, incredible, as it was last time we looked at it. Towering histogram candles showing bullish momentum. Growing. Finally, this strange week that we talked about in the last few episodes, the last week that closed yesterday. What was unique about it is that it opened in 2020 and it closed in 2021. So we had the monthly, the quarterly, and the yearly close while this weekly was still open. Just closed yesterday at 33,1. Pretty strong close for spicy week. MACD looking good still. You know, we had this 20% sell-off. MACD doesn't care. MACD says, bro, you can chill out. It doesn't really matter. That's just showing how much bullish momentum exists right now. The 20 moving average on the weekly unable to keep up with price, currently at 16.7, with the 50, 100, and 200 struggling to be anywhere near price. It's an incredible show from the bulls here. So let's get to today. What happened? Profit was taken, probably. We saw a $7,000 dip from top to bottom. Whoa. This is why, guys, I push this over and over and over again. I'm going to push it again. Oh, bunch of weird spam. I'll push it again. You got to start thinking in percents. Can't think in dollars. You think in dollars, you're going to get trapped. We had a $7,000 sell-off, right? It's only 20%. There's no difference from it selling off from 10,000 to 8,000 or 20,000 to 16,000. It's all about percents. It's not about the dollar value. We can see that right here. This is not a crazy sell-off for Bitcoin. In fact, this fits what we've been seeing. $7,171, 20.5%. This fits perfectly in line with the large sell-offs we've seen in this run already. We look back to September 1st. From about 12,200 to 9,800. Louise Claudia, what's up? Welcome. 19%, it's 20%. Brent. Oh, whoa, are YouTube subscribers? Is this working again? We're just gonna get machine gunned. And machine gunned. It's just, this happens weirdly. Wow. Well, hopefully this means it works again. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and shut that off for now. I think that's going to keep going. Anyway, September 1st, 20% sell-off. May 8th, from 10,000 to 8,000, just as I referenced a minute ago. Same thing. These are 20% sell-offs. We have 1, 2, and now we have a third. Is it completed? We'll take a look here. We'll see what we can find, but so far this fits exactly with what we've seen. This doesn't fit history. We look back on Bitcoin's bull runs, 20% corrections, 20% retraces. Not really a thing. We've been expecting 30, 40, 50% on the way up. The pressure's just not there. The selling pressure, where did it go? We can speculate institutions gobbling up supply. We can speculate March was a total capitulation event. We can speculate, I've been hearing some whispers about Tether. Look at that as well. We can explain it any way we want. Doesn't change the fact. This is what we're seeing. We may be seeing a completely new bull cycle pattern. That's a possibility. 20% retraces. This is unlike anything we would have guessed, anything we would have observed in the past. But this fits perfectly. There's nothing special about this. The fact that it's $7,000 does not matter at all. It makes no difference. Just what we've seen. Daily MACD, though, is showing a little weakness. We're seeing momentum on the buy side slow down on the daily. We saw this earlier. Mid to late December. We saw 5 days of waning bullish momentum before it picked back up. January 1st, we saw a waning momentum candle on the histogram here. Picked back up. Here we are again, 2-ish hours until close. Oof, my back. 2-ish hours until close. Currently looking to close with waning momentum, but 2.5 hours, plenty of time for anything to happen. There are a lot of important values here. Price points. Let's add those onto the chart. What we see below us in the macro. So if you're still bearish here, you don't think this is a bounce. We have 26,000 below us. This lines up with many important price areas. We have the daily 20 MA right at that price, a little bit above actually, adding extra support. We have the Kaijun Ichimoku cloud indicator, the lagging longer line, suggesting that's an extra point of support. We have many overlapping indications here that this is going to be a strong point in price that is likely to find buyers, likely to find support at this level. So if you're still looking for lower, maybe that's your target. You can see the Kaijun literally kissing just right on top of the 20 daily moving average. And this also, I missed this because I was going too quick. You know what? I had weekly support here, but why? That's not right. There's nothing here on the weekly. That's odd. Wonder why I wrote that. Riddle me that. Let's see if this actually looks better when we zoom in. Could have accidentally bumped it. I did bump it. Okay. So I'm correct. Sorry about that. Scratch that. It's 26,258. It is weekly support. It is right at the 20 daily moving average, which is our middle Bollinger Band, and daily Kaijun, all overlapping on the same point. If anything should be able to hold as support, this should. 26,258. Above that, on the daily, we see 30,200 directly at the daily TK. This is the shorter, this is the quicker responding line. Typically, and in the past, we've looked to this on the daily as a guide to show us, are we still in a bullish trend? Are we still in the same trend we were in? You can see that in this day, intraday, we have traded below it. In fact, look at me being sloppy. I didn't even mark it. Trading down to 27,678 before being bought up back above the TK, the Tenkan-san. I don't know how you pronounce these things. Brief look back, you can see that that's pretty much what we expect. We're in trend, closing above it. We see back in November, that was our big dump at the all-time high. Closed below it, quickly bought up. Really just consolidated a bit. So this TK line, solid. It's a solid indication. What we're looking for here on the daily close. Above 30,200, that'd be great. But there is another important value here that would set this up for an even better close. However, is likely to provide some resistance. That's at 32,222. The reason that's an important value is because a close above that level invalidates or removes this daily bearish engulfing candle we see in front of us here. This is an ugly candle, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This looks ugly. However, thinking in percents again here, 3%, 3 to 4% move up, and all of a sudden this candle is not so ugly. Closes shows, I guess it shows the market that bears aren't going to be allowed in control. That's what I would take away from a close above this level. And of course, 33,080. We see that as a new local daily resistance. A close above this level does something even more special. The close above that level today in the next 2.5 hours would make another epic bullish hammer on the daily. We caught that signal live back on the 29th of December right here. You can see on the daily, this is a bullish hammer. Not a common candle close in crypto. You almost never see these. We looked back and could find maybe 2 examples. Wow, we are getting... I don't know what's going on with these bots, man. I have an idea. I mean, at least the bots are funny. So like, at least they're entertaining. Better than, I don't know, some of the bots we've had. Hold up, real quick, fam. I'm just gonna do a solid here for our wrenches. You guys are doing an amazing job. I can just, without looking, psychic feel. We got Jerry. I mean, we got Ja. We got False Flags. They're holding it down. Probably Rico. Ultra Chaos Steve, probably, because he just earned his wings. But I'm going to help him out here really quick by making this a little more difficult for the bots to keep coming back. Let's see. We're playing this game again. What were they saying the other day? I can't remember. Alright, maybe that'll slow him down. We'll see. What's wrong with my head today, man? Something wrong? Ah, God, are we gonna have to go back to slow mode? If it doesn't stop here, we'll go back to slow mode. What's up, Crispink? Dude, I don't know. The bots love us. We had to put it on slow mode the other day. That took care of it. If we have to do that, we have to do that again. I'll try to keep a little better eye on the chat. Everyone who has a wrench has the ability to hide. Everyone who has a wrench can hide. Randy Marsh, Tom is a degen. Huh? How are you now? How are you now? Alright. Okay, you got it, Vesemir. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so we don't get these bullish hammers often. That would be awesome. Probably too much to ask for at this point, but it is possible. Anything else important here? No. Yeah, actually, no, there is. So the reason, 33,080, this is going to be the most important price level, period, in the short term. I'm going to go ahead and make this real big for you guys. Everyone who's hard of hearing will be able to see this. Big blue line. There, not just is this a local daily resistance, this is also a weekly close, which makes it a weekly resistance. And on top of that, it's actually the 0.786 retrace from our 34.8 high to our 27.6 low. When we zoom in, I already have it on the chart. We'll be able to see that. 12 hour. You know, the daily, not really giving us much signal here. When we zoom into the 12 hour, this is when it starts getting exciting. We see that this sell-off clipped the 20, the middle Bollinger Band, before being bought up. Good sign. You also see the Kaiju in there as well, acting as support. More excitingly, though, we have the potential for bullish divergence on our lows. You can take the low at the wick low or the candle close, does not matter, because on RSI we see a lower low in RSI. See a lower low on RSI with a higher low in price. That is bullish divergence. That is what we're looking for. We don't have any issues for once. This is the first time I've ever been able to say this on the 12 hour. As our highest point in price is the highest point on our RSI. We watched for weeks, months even, months of higher price highs with lower RSI highs on the 12 hour. It is great to see that finally be fixed, and not only be fixed, but now potentially painting bullish divergence on its lows. This is great. This is a great setup. 6 hour reflective of the 12 hour. 12 hour was also showing signs of momentum waning to the upside. So does the 6 hour, and the daily as well did, as we looked at, but the 6 hour also showing potential bullish divergence. We have a higher low in price and a lower low on our indicators here. That's visible on MACD and RSI. However, the 6 hour has not yet shown signs of slowing. It is heavily flipped to selling momentum. And we can see in the last 3 candles that momentum has only picked up. It has not waned yet. So what we're going to be looking for here, or hoping for, is to see on lower time frames signs that we are slowing down with the selling momentum. And that may suggest that it'll translate out to the higher time frames. So the reason I picked the 6 hour today is we always look at like a random time frame. It's just part of our solid TA, I don't know. But the 6 hour stands out today. What we see is a bounce on the 6 hour off the 50 moving average. Beautiful. This is what we love to see. The 50 and the 20 are bread and butter in trading in this trend. Pick any time frame, really. You'll see that these have been leading the way. More exciting than that to me, actually, than the bounce, is where the candles closed. 6 hour candles. We see that selling under the middle Bollinger Band on the 6 hour, which touched the 12 hour band, middle band, bought up and closed above the 20. The next candle, not so exciting. This candle, not so exciting yet. But what's important is that these are continuing to trade above this middle band. If we are looking for a bounce, this is where bounces are born. Bounces are born right here. I don't really watch the 6 hour too often, so I don't have any examples off the top of my head. Not gonna waste time. We're already too far in. I just want to make sure these bots aren't taking over still. I think we're good. Alright. So 6 hour, dude, this is now my favorite time frame for today. 50 bounced price, bought up, closed above the 20. don't want to see candles closing below the 20 on the 6 hour. That is likely to suggest either we're going to retest the low or test the stronger 26,258 support. Now that we're zoomed in, we can see the fib retracement, which is taken from our swing high to our swing low in price. And we can see that that lines up, the 786 right here lines up perfectly with not just the daily close from yesterday, but the weekly, suggesting that this blue line here is a very important value. Is likely not going to be easy to retake, but once we close a candle above it, I want to say a daily, or I would go with a 12-hour even, but a close above 33,080, going to be looking for upside immediately. Immediately going to be looking for upside. Since we have a new swing high to swing low to work with, we also now can go ahead and use our Fibonacci tool, not just for the retracement, but to look for potential targets to the upside. We've never traded higher than 34,810, so we don't have any resistance above us. We don't have, really, technically we have that support below us, but very little support. We're working with different tools here as the market has changed trend. And so Fibonacci retracements are going to be our best friends right now. We have nothing else that can really suggest prices above us of importance. So we can see if we connect these swing highs and swing lows, our measured move 43,800. These numbers are starting to get silly, aren't they? This is absolutely silly. Above that, and this is the clencher. This is what I love. The 2.618. So the 2.618 extension, this is typically where we look for very strong moves to travel to. Sitting at almost perfectly 50,000. 50,000, think about that. 50,000. In grasp, in reach, if we can close a candle above 33,080. Mind-blowing. Just freaking mind-blowing. 3 months ago, this would have been gibberish talk. 4 hours where it starts to get sketchy. Same as the 6, we see selling momentum continues to increase, but we do see that we can have bullish divergence paint. We have the same setup. What I don't like about the 4 hour. Current candle. Directly underneath the 20 moving average. Middle Bollinger Band. Not a great place to be. On the next 2 hours and 20 minutes, really would like to see that push up. Really would like to see that push up. Ideally, again, 32,222. That's where I want this daily to close. However, so far, we haven't seen much evidence of it. We do have these potential bullish divergences. We see that on the 4, the 6, the 12 hour. But we don't see momentum waning yet. We still see selling momentum growing. So hopefully, I haven't looked recently, hopefully when we zoom in just a little more, we'll get a better idea. So we're going to look at the 2 hour and the 1 hour real quick. Here we go. So we do have some signs. The 2 hour is showing selling momentum slowing down. This has not translated out to the 4 hour yet, or the 6 hour obviously. But we do see a sign that it could be coming. We see that selling apexed at the 10th hour of this day. And since has not, since obviously that wick, and has since not shown stronger momentum. That's the first sign that perhaps this sell-off is wrapping up. Hourly, not so hot, just flipping over. This is definitely what I don't like to see. We see the hourly just flipping over to buying momentum from selling, which we wanted to see. But we don't see a reaction in price. Price really not moving. Failing to make any kind of higher high. Not even testing the 20 on the hourly, which is odd. Before selling off again. Not ideal. So we don't really have a great... really have anything great to go off of here. I would have to give the edge to the bears, at least short term here. Simply because we're not seeing anything. Really not seeing compelling evidence that we're looking at a short-term move to the upside, other than we have this very strong bottom wick on the 12-hour and the daily currently. It is going to be up to the market to decide where it's closing today, and that can change this picture. You know, the 1 hour, the 1 hour doesn't look so hot, but we have 2 more candles left in the daily. Plenty of time to change that. Ideally, don't want to see today close below 30,272. That's the hourly close on the sell-off today. I'd like to see it range above there if it's not going to put in a strong close. So there we go. There's your Bitcoin breakdown. Bitcoin breakdown. We'll see. 2 hours to go till close. That's plenty of time. We're talking such a small move will change the outlook of everything we're seeing. So let's take a look at a few things I had planned already. CME Gap boys are back. They're memeing. They're cracking jokes. They're doing it. So yesterday, CME opened with the largest gap ever, which was true the time before. It was true of the gap before. You know, this has been true every time almost. However, unlike times before, CME gap opened instantly filled basically. Within 8 hours, I guess, of the week opening, CME closed that gap. I didn't even have time to put it on my chart. So while that's interesting, it's not really suggestive of anything. You guys know I'm not a believer in CME. I don't think that the market is decided by CME gaps in any way. It is interesting though to see how far up this candle opened. Closing trading at just under 30,000 on Friday. CME opened 33,500-ish. Before that volatility closing the gap. Reminder, we still have so many gaps below us. It blows my mind that people still think gaps are some kind of, I don't know, crystal ball. 26.5 to 23.7, gaps still open. Actually, that's a little smaller now, but still open. 19.1 to 18.4, still open. There's a small, less than $100 gap from 11,400 still open. And from all the way back in July, 9,850 to 9,665 still open to this day. I'm not a believer, man. I like watching the CME chart because it, on many occasions, is more clear cut than Bitcoin out in spot markets. So I do check it out from time to time, but the gaps themselves don't really concern me. Whether to the upside or the downside, I don't really believe they have much influence over the market. If anything, I believe they're self-fulfilling prophecies. What's interesting, actually, so this is what literally I was just saying about CME. So on spot, on Coinbase, we see that today's candle shows waning bullish momentum on the daily. When we look at CME doesn't show that. That is really strange to me. CME shows that momentum is still increasing. And the reason that's so strange is look at this candle. It's a huge red candle. It's a giant red candle on the daily, yet that's still momentum increasing. The reason being is that it isn't trading below the previous closes. I guess that's just like a mini lesson. CME is useful in my opinion, mostly just to get a different perspective. You know, spot daily looks not so hot, yet CME daily looks good. You wouldn't really expect that, but you'll find if you check these out regularly that you'll see those differences quite often. Quite often. Yeah, this is just Swiss cheese, man. Look at that huge gap below us. CME is a mess. So Ethereum, what everyone wants to talk about. Ethereum. On our last live, we were taking a look at Ethereum. Is anybody here for that? Anybody here? Anybody? Ethereum closing below 784. This was my call, and guys, you know, I was wrong. Got to admit it. I said if we close above 784, this was on the 2nd. I said if Ethereum closes above 784, that it will run to 11,000 or 1105. I was wrong because that day did not close above 784. Sorry. However, the next day, giving roughly 0 Fs, Ethereum ripped up again, 40%. I don't even know, some crazy freaking percent. Straight through our Ethereum void. Spooky. We dubbed it this on the 2nd because there's just no resistance here. There's nothing here. From 784 to 1105, there's nothing. You guys saw that firsthand yesterday. What happens when these coins don't have resistance? They finally break significant resistances and they just go nuts. We wrote this over here on the 2nd. This is it in all caps. 784. So while I was wrong, I have to say I was wrong because I said that we needed this close above here, close slightly under. But that was a pretty darn good target. I know a bunch of people actually made some slick trades. They were telling me this earlier today. Well done. Well done on that. Filling at 11.5, being able to buy back as low as 884. Don't get better than that. Ethereum's still struggling on RSI for the daily, which is odd. MACD looks much better. But RSI is still very strange for Ethereum. It's not quite in the position it needs to be. Let's take a look actually, because the month or the yearly just closed, so a few days ago. We should be taking a look at these yearlies, at least on coins that have yearly data available. We see, unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum closed its yearly at virtually the exact same level as it did in 2017, within dollars. Certainly that's not bad. Not as good as Bitcoin's. Bitcoin's certainly more bullish. That's being reflected in the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. But interesting. Interesting that that yearly closed in 2017 and 2020 at the exact same price. The only thing we can really gather from this is that this price, 741, that's where it closed, is likely an incredibly strong support now. It's going to be very difficult to trade beneath that for Ethereum for quite some time. That's about it. On the monthly, 20 and 50 moving averages, golden cross directly below price. I mean, nobody needed a golden cross to tell them that. We can see here more clearly that was the last monthly resistance that exists above for Ethereum USD, right at 1105. That's why we picked it as a target. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. The void, I like that. Weekly looks good. Momentum's still building. RSI is coming up slowly. This is actually very nice because we don't have a new high in price yet, so we don't need a new high in RSI yet. In fact, we don't want one. We don't want a new high in RSI until we have a new high in price. So Ethereum on the weekly actually set up very well. We see a classic textbook golden cross happened back on the 21st of December. All major moving averages on the weekly pointing up. It's good stuff. 12 hour, no signs of slowing at this point. That's quite an ugly candle. Then it closed the last 12 hours, but largely irrelevant. Largely irrelevant at this point. Okay, pretzel player. There we go. So weekly, daily, 12 hour, looking fine. Really, to me, for Ethereum right now is you either break 1105 and you test your all-time high at 1419. That's a solid gain from here, though, isn't it? It's a 40% gain from here. Or you're going to look to back test your support. You're going to look to back test 787. That's a 20% It's a 20% retrace. That's pretty typical. But at this point, everything's kind of pointing up for Ethereum. I don't see any clear-cut signals really on any time frame. We see the 4 hours slowing down. Of course it is. Bitcoin just slowed down. Likely some sideways trading here. This is some choppy MACD. Yeah, that's really about it. Let's see actually, where does this take us? Nowhere. Oh well. We do see Ethereum is struggling to retake the 618. Actually very, very, very closely. That price at 1,051. We see not a double top, but a series of higher lows, lower highs, right at the 618. I believe that is exact. Bitcoin's actually at the 7. Yep, same with Bitcoin. Same thing, struggling with that 618. It's really reflective of Bitcoin at this point, which is expected. These two, as most cryptos do, moving pretty similarly to the Bitcoin, to the King Corn. I wonder, I didn't have this planned. Let's just like tether it. Is there a tether chart? Now, I don't want tether against on tether market cap. No, that's okay. We can look at it somewhere else. Tether, tether, tether. $21 billion market cap on Tether. USDT right now. Incredible. I think actually it was even in the last... Yep, in the last few hours we saw quite a bit of Tether being printed. 24-hour change from 21.4 billion to 21.7, reaching as high as 21.8. Tether is being pumped. Don't fear Tether. Also, don't hold Tether though. I would not suggest holding Tether. But don't fear it. It's good. Tether is the on-ramp. It is an on-ramp for money into cryptocurrency. Being printed is not bad. Don't fear it. Let's see. Let's see. Guess we can do some gloating, right? Maybe some gloating. Oh, this is that chart I just made. We can do some gloating because indices are eating it. Eating it. We can see the S&P 500 index down 1.5% today. Ugly candle. Bitcoin, by comparison, in my opinion, looking way better. NASDAQ, actually looking better than S&P 500 in my opinion, but down as well. A nice 1.75%. Perhaps looking to backtest 12.4, the previous all-time high. However, my edge is still with that 13,000. I don't expect a real rejection until that point on NASDAQ. Where is the last one? Dow. Dow looking like crude oil still, struggling to really gain momentum with this weak arc. It's going to be interesting. Would not surprise me to see it retest 28.5 to fill the gap again. Really struggling with that level. And so what we're really seeing though is indices sideways, Bitcoin going nuts. That's the takeaway. Actually, I haven't looked at it in quite some time, but maybe we'll just peek gold quick. I know gold's making some moves. Oh, gold's making mad moves. 1942. Very nice. Looking to retest 19 166, previous high in November. It could be potentially this is a solid V-shaped recovery we're seeing paint out. Don't really like the way the indicators look here. That'll be okay. I'm just gonna put an alert on gold. I want to know when it's above 1966. We don't need a sound. It won't happen today. Interesting though. Interesting to see gold up after selling for so long from August all the way to November. Now gaining again in the new year. Not seemingly correlated to Bitcoin in any way. You know, at one point it seemed very confident that these two are running as store values or safe havens together. Not really the case looking at this chart. You know, you zoom out and it's pretty much August until recently just sold off, where Bitcoin put in hundreds of % of gains. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Total market cap is exciting as well. Total crypto market cap reaching highs of 925 billion both yesterday and today. 925 billion, 75 billion, and we hit that magical 1 trill. The 1T, the 1 crown. Let's just call them crowns. Trillions are gonna be crowns from now on. So close. So close. Seemingly back testing 761 previous all-time high for total crypto market cap before being bought back up. Jeez. How close were we? 8% away from 1 trillion. Does 1 trillion really matter? No. It does not. It's just an irrelevant number, but it's cool. 1 trillion. You guys know. We all want the T, the 1T. Bitcoin dominance. Then we'll get on to our other alts of the show. Bitcoin dominance on the weekly. First signs of waning bull movement. We see a higher high in price on Bitcoin dominance, reaching as high as 73 something on the weekly. MACD showing bearish divergence on those highs. However, RSI did not. But looking left, actually it's good. RSI is fine on weekly. But this is the first sign of the weekly losing momentum on the buying side, which is spicy. I know a lot of traders are looking for this as their alt bags are suffering. However, we can see the 200 weekly is still on a crash course. Who knows where that's going? We have a bearish cross 5100 on Bitcoin dominance. However, that 100 is trending up, so unlikely really to play out as expected in my opinion. When we look on the daily, the story gets a little more clear. We have our first day of selling momentum on Bitcoin dominance. Not a surprise, no coincidence that we saw Ethereum and other coins make these moves. This is what we're waiting for. The farther Bitcoin dominance is pulled down, the stronger we expect alts to perform against Bitcoin. It's simple. Simple. You see daily bearish divergence on all of these highs on RSI. This is going to be the chart to watch. This is going to be the chart to watch for the foreseeable future. Whether this is a bounce, honestly today, closing above the 20 moving average on the daily, likely to lead to a bounce on Bitcoin dominance. We're not there at the moment, but 2 hours to go. Keep an eye on this guy. All of your altcoin prayers are answered if we see continuation to the downside on Bitcoin dominance. So now let's take a look at what you tuned in for, maybe. I don't know. Look at the coins we said we'd look at. Which one first? Crowd favorites. Which one first? All right, XLM it is. XLM it is. All right, let's take a look. XLM, nice. Looks like XLM reaching up, touching 16.89 resistance, or 0.1689 cent resistance. Here we go. This is spicy. I have not looked at this chart. I just freestyle the highlighted coins, guys. So that's why occasionally it's just like I don't know what to say about this one. But here we go. This stands out immediately. We see a bearish cross on the daily. 2050 are crossing bearishly. However, the 50 is still pointing up, angled up. It's still moving. It's moving against, here we go. It's moving against what this cross is suggesting. So here on this channel, this is Tom Crown TA, man. We make stuff up. We do stuff our own way. We typically don't consider these crosses valid. But there we go. We typically don't consider these valid because the longer time frame is moving against the suggestion of the cross. What we want to see here, though, on XLM, if you want upside, what you need or want to see, this is what's going to be important. You want to see it close. You want to see it close above that cross. Ideally above even the 50. That's easier. Idealist above the 50 daily. That's at 15.51 cents. Do we have the labels on? Oh, we do. Nice. Okay. Let's do it this way then. We want to see it close above this box. Let's make this box white. So that is 15.49 cents to 15.37 cents. XLM wanting to close above for the bulls. A close above suggests, not right away, but in time, a retest of 16.89 cent resistance. Below is 14.32 cents as support. If we don't get the close we're looking for in XLM here, that's where my eyes would go. That would be the first place I would start looking for a position, if I was looking for a position. Let's see, I bet that lines up pretty well with the retracement. Nay, it doesn't. Fair enough. It does line up with the 0.5 decently, but nothing really to write home about. That's not what I was looking for. Surprised. Weekly looking good. Nice. Weekly suggesting a support. And guess where that support is? Alright, I knew I was sensing it. You have this... When you watch charts long enough, you have a crypto sense. Weekly suggesting a new support at 14.51 cents. And there we are. That's where we were looking. I knew it was there. Directly at the 0.5 retrace, this is the most likely target in the event that we close XLM below this bearish cross. So let's just draw this on here so next time remember what we said. Close below, you're going here. Close above, going here. Perfecto. What is definitely exciting about XLM, definitely exciting, is not only does MACD show this, but so does RSI. Differently though, differently. That's RSI. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy on our side, but MACD suggesting not only bullish divergence on the lows, also showing that the daily selling momentum trickling off, becoming much weaker. We can see the dailies rolling over. Yes, we were faked out before. Could be faked out again, but every time it does this, it's becoming more likely that it rolls over, and especially that we have a lower low in price with a higher low on RSI, suggesting that selling momentum is really becoming exhausted at this point. in the event of something crazy happening, my eyes are going to the 100 daily moving average sitting at 11.65 cents. This overlaps our 11.16 cent support. This is likely to be the equivalent on Ethereum. What did we say? Ethereum 741. I don't remember these numbers off the top of my head. This is likely the equivalent of Ethereum 741. Very strong support in the event of a sell-off. Very likely to find support there. Might as well just for the heck of it. Let's look at the yearly quick. As we can see, this yearly not quite as good shape as the other coins we've looked at. That's really all I can say. Monthly looks okay. Momentum's picking back up. Last month failed to bearish engulf November's gains. That's showing strength in the bulls. That's good. And there we are on the weekly. All right. New support. Bullish cross on the weekly. Weekly does show buying momentum waning though. This is tricksy. This is tricky. This will be tricky. Mid to long term though, XLM absolutely looking for 28 cents. There's almost no way in my mind that many more months can pass before this is tested. When you look left, you can see this is an area that was extremely traded before breaking down. The amount of liquidity that can be found in this area, 27.36 to 28.1 cents, is gotta be huge. Market makers always looking for liquidity. This is my upside target. If we see a breakout, my upside target, no brainer. Let's see if that lines up with anything. Nope. It's okay. No brainer. Real close. 4 hour looking pretty good actually. Momentum's still gaining on the 4 hour. Hard call. Personally, I would wait till the daily close to take any action here. Clearly defined action. Clearly defined actionable price points here for this close. So I guess I'll be keeping an eye. It's SNX next. SNX. Synthetic Network token. I don't know what. You didn't get me this time, SNX, buddy. We placed this live. Last time we looked at this coin, I didn't even know this. Trade 1. In stream, we placed this trade. This is the long box. Our entry was $6.47. Stop loss at $6.11. Take profit at $7.56 and a risk to reward ratio of 3-to-1 with a 16.8% gain. Called live. I don't remember what episode this was. Basically, you just have to go back, find the last one that had SNX in the title. Likely it'll be in that one. We took a shot at this previous to that back in December, and we did not get filled on this trade. So it was not a loss, it was not a win, it was just an NA. It didn't get traded. And after we saw this breakout, I said, you know what, let's go for that same trade again. This time I bet we'll get screwed again, but whatever, let's give it a shot. This time we got filled. This time we got filled and closed. Bam. Awesome. Looks like SNX reached up today to our $10.34 fib retracement target. Looking good doing it in style. SNX potentially has a lot of room on the daily, at least RSI, to push up. We talked about this last time as well. Really like what is appearing to me as a V-shaped recovery. This is a strong structure. For everyone out there, I bet if I flip it upside down, we did this in the last episode, that's why I'm doing this. Flip it upside down, all of a sudden I bet everyone says, oh, head and shoulders or something. This is a strong pattern. Looking for a close today above $10.34. If we get that, don't get too excited, boys. But if we get that, next target, $25. 2.5 times current price. It's a 150% gain to our next target. We can't just call that and say that's that. We have to take a look at this. So weekly looks good on MACD. Momentum is still building. RSI ugly, but lots of potential room. You know, this is way more cooled off than a lot of coins that we've seen. SNX finally trading its 200-day candle a little bit ago. 200th day. A close below. Here's pretty much all we can say. So things are looking decent on the longer time frames here on SNX. Close above $10.34. Next target far away at $25. In the event we close below in the next hour 45 minutes, we can logically conclude perhaps we're just going to go back test our previous resistance. Though it was kind of sloppily back tested on the daily, would not surprise me to see it come more clean touch at $7.50. And basically what this suggests, let's just do it again because why not? What this suggests is that we might get the same play that we played back here at the last stream. We might get the same play set up again. So let's see. There we go. Let's take it as a 4-to-1. I'll take it as a 4-to-1. These are all coming down to where they close today. Of course, isn't that just life? 4 hour looks good. Let's see if we can make another win on live here, you know? We'll see. We'll check back in on this at some point. $482 watching, boys and girls. Holy. That's some good views. That's some good viewing. Welcome, everybody. I see 180 likes. Well done to the 180 of you who have hit the like button. I challenge everyone else who has not hit it yet, please. I challenge you to do so. Hitting that like button helps us get visibility on the platform. As you can see, 780 people here. You're all here because enough likes were hit. The more likes that are hit, the more people that will find their way here. Very much appreciated. No pressure. But if you haven't done it yet, simply forgot. Kind reminder. Also, we are, thanks to BitBoy shouting us out yesterday. Shouting us out. Recommend you go check him out at some point. Good dude. Him and I talk all the time. Great guy. Thanks to him shouting us out yesterday, we gained another 300 or 400 subscribers overnight without even streaming. Very exciting. And that being said, we are plowing our way to 17,000. We hit 16,000, I think, 4 days ago. We're now at 16,500, just underneath 16,500. Help us get to 17,000. We're heading for 20. We're taking 20 in the next 2 months. I'm calling it right now. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell. You know, you only get one shot at being in the pre-20K subscribers of Tom Crown. After that, it's gone forever, so don't miss out. Let's see, what was the last coin? I don't remember what I did. Loopring. Who wants to take a look at Loopring? I don't know if I've ever even looked at Loopring. but we're about to. No, we've never seen. Loopring has never been on this channel. Quick update on Bitcoin, nothing's happened. Giving us plenty of time to check out Loopring, coin I've apparently never seen. I want to look at it on Coinbase, but I know it won't have a lot of history. Maybe I'm making incorrect assumptions though. Alright, Loopring putting in a new Coinbase high. However, something tells me... Ooh. Something tells me that there is more history to be found of this coin. So let's check out Binance. Maybe Binance will have answers for us. Binance, not really with that much... Binance, not really with that much more history. Maybe Bitfinex? Okay, so more history exists. We know that. If anybody knows what exchange has the longest history of Loopring, feel free to shout it out. Feel free to shout her out. Oh, you know what I realized? I never re-enabled the alert box. Re-enabled. Satoshin. Brother. Donating $100, man. Freaking champ right there. Satoshin, thank you, my friend, for the $100 tip. You did not include a message, as far as I can see, but humbled. Humbled by your generosity. Thank you, sir. Maybe Bittrex will have it. Bittrex has a lot of histories. Alright, this is good enough. Let's take a look. Let's see, how'd this yearly close? What's going on? Okay, let's look at the monthly. It's hard to determine what time frame is going to be the most, or the longest really we can look at without knowing how long it's been traded. Looks like 92 cents monthly resistance above. That's a solid support on the monthly right here. That's 7 cents. Alright, wow. This coin has done some moving apparently. Oh,
Crow mooning Tom, I will get that private jet service, lol.
Steve, don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. Is Crow actually moving? If it's actually... I don't want to be tricked. I don't want to be tricked. Let's take a look at Loopring first. Ultra Chaos Steve, my brother, thank you. Thank you for the 5. And we could take a look at Crow if you're serious. If not, screw you. I love you, buddy. Aaron, my man, didn't tip enough to have it read. However, thank you, Aaron, for your donation. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, I'll read it for you. Happy birthday, Tom. Well, thank you, Aaron, for remembering. And Aaron gives his greetings to Wrecked City.
Any opinion on IOTA's chart?
Fish Kappa, Indiana. IOTA. I do not, but we can take a look at IOTA. Let me just finish Loopring so I can mentally be done with all the stuff I said I would look at in this episode. But then we'll take a look at the old IOTA. So weekly flipping over with force. This is a ridiculous fake out here on the MACD on the weekly. Ridiculous force. You do not see that commonly. Does look as if we have a 25-cent support below us. I'm not going to get anything from the weekly, it says. Gotta look at this daily. 25.44 cents. The second. Yesterday's candle closed above it. Wow. Traded back to the 200 daily. This is a very convincing rally to me. This is a very convincing Loopring rally, in my opinion. Mostly because of this wick today. This wick, bearish engulfed the previous daily candle, moved back as far as to touch the 200 daily moving average before rocketing back up. That is a convincing rally. I don't say that very often. That is a convincing rally. You can see the daily moving average is all primed, squeezed together. We call that an explosive or an extremely powerful setup. it looks as if it's going to be to the upside. Looking as if that extremely powerful setup is going to play to the upside, making sense with what we're seeing across the market. Really not a lot of resistance above you here. 50 cents, I don't know where this traded to. I just guessed, there it is. I was going to say without any other significant price levels, what I'm going to point out was 50 cents being a psychological level of resistance. I didn't look at this before. Touching exactly 50.8 cents without even just eyeballing it. Psychological resistance, not likely to play out in the long term, especially if the market is bullish on this. Over time, I'm looking for that 92 cents. Tell you what, 92 cents looks very, very possible here. 12-hour showing no signs of chill. 4-hour showing no signs of chill. 1 hour painting some kind of bullish divergence. That's odd. Now it's lower. I don't understand. Trading view, you're strange. How is it that... Okay, I don't know, man. The daily... On the daily here, it touched 50.8 cents. On the 24-hour chart, it did not. It touched just under 50 cents. Either way, if you're looking for a spot to bail out of this coin, 50 cents isn't the worst. If you have a strong position, you're likely able to ride that all the way to 92 over the course of the next few days or weeks. Edge does look as if it's with the bulls here on Loopring. These macro setup looks awesome. This coin, very interesting. In fact, I'm gonna absolutely set an alert. In all caps, just loop. There we go, loop. All right, I'm bored with Loopring. I hope you guys liked Loopring. Let me read the chat here. Who's here? Who's here? Fish. Oh yeah, Fish Cop Indiana. Let me load up that for you. I'm gonna load up IOTA. I haven't looked at that coin forever. Don't even have a chart, maybe. Really? That seems odd. That's okay. When in Rome. When in Rome. IOTA. The Internet of Things. Something like that. Come on, computer. Oof. Oof. Okay, good. That's 15 minutes. Let's get up on the daily. Daily. Eek. Bitcoin pair daily. Looking a little funky, bud. Looks like the Dixie right now. Rip. Let's look at this Bitcoin pair quick. Bullish divergence on the daily lows. Bitcoin pair. Awesome. Looks like it's likely reflective on MACD as well. We've been seeing a lot of this bullish kissing lately. Here's a perfect example of a bearish kissing situation. We saw the 20 kiss the 50 and reject in a bearish direction. Pretty much all the examples we've seen of this lately was in the bullish direction. But between these lows here in Bitcoin pair, you have bullish divergence, suggesting there is a move to the upside, at least loading up here. Same thing on the 12-hour, same divergence. Let's look for a retracement target even. Looking for 1,500 sats to 1,700 sats on the Bitcoin pair. We'll see what happens after that. And now for what Fish almost certainly wanted to see, the dollar pair. Yearly looking similar to XLM on its close in 2020. Ooh, this is spicy. This is spicy. Monthly potentially bouncing off the 20. Middle Bollinger Band. That does make things hot, hot, hot. But you have some important price levels to break first. 36.13 cents monthly resistance on IOTA. Massively important level. Massively important. We're going to make this red. That can be seen in the highs of August and November. Both monthly candles closing below, and we actually have a pretty clear-cut support here. Rarely are coins this clean cut. 29.5 cents. This should be a rather strong monthly support. Unlikely to trade significantly below that. Maybe ever. Oh, that's a whole range of support. Alright, that's at 25.55 and 29.5. This is a strong range of support. Strong ranges of support typically mean, or typically suggest, good entries could be found there. MACD looking a little strange. No real divergence on RSI on the daily, bearish nor bullish. Really just lower highs, higher lows. We're gonna have to pop off this weekly. Scroll it on down to the daily. There we are. Daily bullish divergence on MACD. We have a lower low in price, a higher low in MACD. RSI, though, not in agreement. That's okay. We have a slight bullish sign. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Finally, some kind of real freaking signal here. Bullish edge for shizzle. We see many attempts at trading below the 200 and 100 moving averages, and buyers would not have it. Or so it seems. I'm gonna lock these. We see the 100 and the 200 both poised to cross bullishly. We've seen the 20 and the 50 daily moving averages cross bearishly, however, again. As we pointed out, I think it was SNX, unlikely in the Tom Crown playbook to play out bearishly, as the 50 moving average, the larger of the two, trending against the direction of the cross. Yes, we can see this in hindsight, that pretty much played out how our TA would dictate, but it's just a good example. Coming off this bearish cross, we see the 20 looking to cross back above the 50 bullishly this time. The 100 and 200 prime to cross bullishly, both of which are trending up. And this is pretty easy to do. On the daily, just watch the 50. Watch the 50 moving average. Easy peasy. 50 moving average is currently at 31 cents. As long as you close candles above that 50 moving average, things moving up. Edge is definitely looking with the bulls on this. I mean, we even have a structural kind of Tres Titos prepared here. Would not blow my mind to see a retest of 29.5 on IOTA. Would not blow my mind. But we have the Tres Titos. Upside targets, we have monthly resistance at 36.13 cents. Have not escaped this descending trend. And above 36, you have 50 cent. This is both a monthly and a psychological resistance. 50 cents. And if you break 50 cents, you have a quick ticket to $1.75. So pretty dope to see. Coin looks good. Chart looks good. Short term, at least, edges with the bulls, in my opinion. However, we may see a back test of 29.5 before we see that bullish action. No way to know. Cool chart though, man. Thanks, Fish. I appreciate the donation and I appreciate looking at that chart. It makes sense. We're looking for a retracement on the Bitcoin pair. We're looking for a test of resistance on the USD pair. Logically, those line up. That's good. Bitcoin really has moved nowhere. Literally has moved nowhere since we started streaming. Let's keep it on the 4 hour. Alright, let me catch up with chat here. Let me catch up with chat and smash these buttons. Let's see who's here. Tom G, Ja, Randy Langston, I don't know if you're still here. Aaron, already shouted you out. Noel, what's up, brother? Mr. Reddy. Randy Langston. Wait, I already said that, didn't I? I don't know. Jerry Massey. John Davis, what's up, dude? People are saying the lightning's annoying. Well, you know what? Probably is, I agree. I'll change it for next time. I appreciate the feedbacks. Rat Poison, what's up, bro? Max Reigns, viewing us while we visit you. Let's ride on two wheels. How you doing, brother? Hype in the chat. J Rook Productions, Rowan McKay, Vesemir, Being Satoshi, the Lizard King himself, Chicago Brew, what's up, brother? All for One, Shill and Hex. I thought he was about to shill My Hero Academia. I was going to be excited. Zero Mustache, Habsburg, Senjik, my brother Gabe, how you doing, bro? Taylor Holiday, Dalonson, and there's some hard to pronounce names today. Damason. Look at 5-minute chart. Test, what's up, dude? Mr. T. Sam S, hello. Coinstant, what's up, bro? Yeah, I know why you're here. Coinstant only graces us when the Twitch goes down. Bro note's hot. Yo, Ultra Chaos Steve, I never saw. I didn't read the chat, my bad, dude. Did you want me to look at Crow? I would. I didn't see your response there, my bad. Well, actually, Coinstant said Crow's mooning, so maybe we look at Crow. Maybe we look at Crow. I wouldn't necessarily call this mooning. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong chart. We only look at Crow Bitcoin upside down on this channel because we want to stay positive. It's looking very bullish upside down. Though we do see on the weekly, selling momentum slowing down. Not a bad sign. I mean, it had to at some point. Hard pressed to say this is super bullish looking to me. Do you have anything? Not really. I don't really see anything. I thought, figured something was actually happening. I suppose not. Let's see. What's up, the real Lennon? How you doing, brother? Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith looking at GRT, man. Everyone's obsessed with that coin. Johnny Smith looking very hot. Thank you, man. You look hot. You look hot. My darling Marika is here. It's good to have you join us. Craig Bowen, my man. What's up? I think I'm almost caught up. I'm scrolling through really sloppily. I probably missed a bunch of people. Don't take it personally if I missed you. Max Maga, what's up, bro? What's up? Noel, I think I saw Noel. I'm scrolling really fast. Truth Monster's back. What's up, dude? Capped Crypto. We already looked over SNX, yes. Things are looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for SNX. Looking for a close above $10.37 or $10.34. or continuation to the upside. Crypto Profits, what's up, my brother? Jason. Bitcoin gonna go back to 25.2. Possible. Mr. XLM go to break. Bingolwin 1. All for one. Sorry, buddy. It's the channel rules. There's a $100 minimum on Hex. It's channel rules. It's been paid before. It would be wrong. It would be wrong.
It's going to happen, Tom. Just believe, lol.
Ultra Chaos Steve, I believe in it if you believe in it, brother. I believe if you believe. But yeah, there's a $100 minimum on Hex. Sorry. It's been paid in the past, and it wouldn't be fair to your fellow Hexians to change the rules at this point. Kenny Dell, how you doing, bro? The Crypto Mind, how are you? How are you, man? Zill acting weird. Zill was rampaging earlier. What's going on with it? I haven't like looked at it since it was ripping. Doesn't really seem like it's done much of anything, to be honest. Little bullish divergence potentially on MACD for the 4 hour. Let's zoom out. Looks to be stuck below the 4 hour 20 moving average, but beautifully on top of the 20 on the daily. It's a beautiful place to be. 6.47 cents. Not good to close a daily under that. We see selling momentum is continuing. However, that is just future bull divergence coming unless ZIL breaks below 2.78 cents. Highly unlikely, at least in my opinion. Daily RSI doesn't have the bullish divergence at this point. However, very possible. Really any move lower than where it's at right now, and you'll get it. This is a very strange looking Bollinger Band to me. Can't say I've really ever seen it make this like lip. I don't know what to make of that. But noted in the mental memories. ZIL looking for a bounce off the 20 daily. If you don't get it, probably looking at what? Retest previous 5 cents, below that 3.5 cents. Pretty cut and dry, this chart. Quick reminder, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe and get in the Discord while I sit here and look stupid while I think about this coin. Por favor. Weekly looking good on ZIL. Higher highs in RSI, higher highs MACD, higher highs in price. 20 weekly moving up to that 5 cent support. Very strong support. ZIL, in my opinion, unlikely to trade below. Oh, this is 2.75 cents. Unlikely to trade below 2.75 cents again, in my opinion. Could get a back test of it, but that's not even looking super likely at this point. What draws my eye here is, where are we in retracement? Not very deep in retracement yet. 618 lines up rather well with our weekly and daily support at 35 cents. I'm just gonna delete it because it's so close. We'll make this line bigger. 382 retrace lines up really well with our 5 cent support. Yeah, this still just looks like profit taking to me. Just looks like profit taking. Still looks pretty strong. I mean, the last resistance in ZIL existence is 11.26 cents last monthly. Break that and things get very silly very fast. Extremely silly, extremely fast. But also, you could also suggest a resistance here at 17.3 on the weekly. Not going to be as strong as the monthly, but likely a good profit-taking target if we see this break up. Edge looks like it's still with the bulls on this. It's just loading up power. Takeaways here. Watch the 20 daily. The close below the 20 daily, not a good sign. So far, so good. Oh yeah, it actually is legit. Jerry's birthday was yesterday. Well, I didn't want to dox you. Too late, I already doxed you. Everybody forget that. Forget that. But happy birthday, Jerry. Our brother Jaw, huge pillar of our community. Our moral compass at times. And my close friend, dude, happy birthday. Cheers. Here's to the next one. I'm buying you a Rolex for your next birthday, apparently, we agreed on. But it's good to have you here, man, and happy birthday. Bo show. You know what I missed, actually, on the 4-hour earlier when I was going over it? This touch that we had today, this low swing to 27 area. It's spicy just how many different things it hit by touching that value. On the 4-hour, we see it's the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Just perfect bottom of the Bollinger Bands, virtually. Overlapping with the 4-hour Ichi support cloud. It had every reason to be bought up there. Everything that we look at, obviously in hindsight, suggests that that was the place to bounce. Not a huge fan that we haven't seen a super strong buying response yet, but we've seen these before. We've seen them virtually on every leg up on this journey. These sell-offs and then taking the stairs back up. It's like elevator down, stairs up, elevator down, stairs up. Which makes sense, because that is what we expect in a bull market. In a bear market, we expect the opposite. Elevator up, stairs down. It's getting spicy. It's getting nerve-wracking. Can you feel it, boys? Can you feel it? Just hanging on this close here today. Hanging on it, waiting to get some kind of direction here. The difference of 3 or 4% making the world of difference when it comes to trading signals, I guess, or when it comes to getting an edge. Don't have it yet. Bitcoin being a little blue ballsy. Broke the seal. Speaking of that, what's up, brother? Speaking of that, I gotta break the seal. Aw, Jaw. We made you blush. Francis, what's up, brother? Any idea for ideal? Man, what's up? Do I have a lisp now? Loopring. We just looked at Loopring. Loopring is looking solid, my friend. Loopring is looking solid. Edges with the bulls, in my opinion. May see a back test of 25.5 first. May not. It looks bullish to me. Wallop, what's up, Mang? How you doing? Sedat Sahan. Sahin. I don't know what you said, but welcome, my friend. Welcome. Can't read that language. Ali Yusuf, how you doing, brother? Win King. Alan Wrench. Alan Wrench. Dank Mang Dennis, my brother. Waiting for Patron night. Yep, we're gonna go hard. We're going hard on this Patron night. Thursday, the 7th. We're going hard. Very hard. Everyone better be there. All 140 patrons. All of you better be there. We're all getting drank. We're all getting saucy. It's gonna be a good time. Ah, this beard. My beard experiment is backfiring as it's making me itchy. What's up, Lenny Yo? How you doing, man? Okay, what's up, bro? I know why you're here. Had to take down the stream. Connection was crappy while it was up, and it's still saying it's crappy throughout this stream. However, it seems to be doing all right so far. I don't know. You tell me. I can't tell. Patronite this week is officially, I'm deeming it, it is officially Jerry's birthday celebration. So it's just official. Shit's so official, all I need is a whistle. That's what's up. It is his birthday celebration, where we will all celebrate him and our mad crypto gains over the last year. Our mad gains. Man, still 400-ish watching. Numbers are staying solid. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it. You guys missed me. I missed you.
Hey, can you do some tar on Ocean?
Yo, Mr. Justin French, welcome. Some Ocean. I remember I looked at Ocean not too long ago. Are you looking for the Bitcoin pair or the USD pair? Because I think I have both. I remember on the Bitcoin pair, whoever asked for it last, I said I would wait. Seems that in hindsight that was good advice. The weekly showing first signs of slowing momentum to the sell side in Bitcoin pair. But 6 days left in that candle, not ready to be called.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news.
Take a look at the daily. A descending broadening wedge in USD pair. Not the best pattern. However, daily does have some bullish divergence. We see the lowest point in RSI is not the lowest point in price. So we have a bullish divergence off of what we pinned as support last time we looked at it at 28.63 cents. Oof, closed below the 200, but pop back up, thank goodness. Ew. Ew, man. On the daily, 50, 200. Ugh, dude. That's ugly. Same as last time. Same as last time I looked at it, unfortunately. I do not see the bullish edge at this point. Do not. I would like to see a daily candle close above 43 cents. Close a candle above 43 cents and we can start talking. But as of this point, this looks ugly. This is an ugly moving average setup. The only saving grace is the 200, which you were just closing candles below. Combine that with the BTC pair. I will say that the BTC pair might be slowing down. Might be. Last time I looked at this, I said it was a knife, and it remains a knife, unfortunately. But I do appreciate your support, your donation, Mr. French. I appreciate it. And I cross my fingers for you that this ocean turns around. I'm not sure if it was you that wanted to see it, requested it last time, but if it was, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Speaking of break the seal, I gotta break the seal. Oops. Yo, Ash K, my boy. What's up, brother Ash K? How you doing? How you doing, man? Litecoin looking to rise. Everyone talking about Litecoin. Did you see my interview with Charlie Lee? It's maybe my proudest moment of my life, interviewing one of my heroes. One of my heroes. I got to meet him through work. I'll link it. Doing good. I'm surprised ADA hasn't been listed on Coinbase as well. It was one of the coins on the list they first released years ago. And since they've added many projects that I think are much lower quality. Dunno. I think it'd be soon. There's just no way to know. Like, they said years ago that they were looking at ADA along with, like, I think it was 15 other coins or more. They never added it. It's more likely to be added than most things, I can give you that. Though I say that, and Coinbase has listed a bunch of crap in the meantime. I do not understand their thought process. Do not understand their thought process. Paulo G, we looked at Loopring, my friend. Actually, twice. Twice. And if that thunderstorm's making everybody sad-faced, you don't have to have it. We can just be in the silence, in the void. Down under. Down under. You know what? Maybe it's a good time to brag about some Patron setups. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, you are now privy to one of, if not the greatest, one of the greatest Patron trade setups ever posted. I know quite a few people cashed in on this, made quite a few dollary dues here. Dodge BTC. This was actually posted quite some time ago with this setup. We were looking ideal setup. Enter Dodge BTC pair at 15 sats. Take profit at 34 or 37 sats. For a gain of 141%. In fact, it traded higher, traded all the way up to 40. We had three weekly tests of 15, meaning you had 21 days or more, 21 days at least, to get into this position. This was not a posted, you had to jump on, order it right away. No, we let the position come to us. This actually was posted, I think Dodge was at 19.
Anyone trading on Uni or using a lot of gas needs to check out ethanol $ENOL is giving cashback rewards on gas just for holding.
Crypto Rig, man, thanks for the 5. Never heard of it. Doesn't mean anything. I've never heard of it. So I cannot confirm nor deny the statement. Anyway, Dodge Bitcoin, Patron trade setup slayed. We entered this long before everyone started talking about it just a little bit ago. The chart knows the future, guys. Let's do a little more bragging. Ethereum Bitcoin pair. Patron trade setup. We had 3 layers, 3 entry points on this trade. That was 0.2626, 0.2463, and 0.0231. All 3 of which filled. None of which were stopped out. The highest stop loss, 0.0226, was not touched. All 3 positions were filled. I believe 1 take profit was already hit. This is an epic entry. Epic entry into the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. Another example of trade setup posted to Patron before everyone started talking about the coins, before Ethereum rallied to 1,000 or 1,100, our USD target. Beautiful. One more and I'm done. A Litecoin. This one got a little sketchier at times. But again, Bitcoin pair. We look to enter at 004. Our stop loss at 0.035, 348, something around there. Either way. And we have not been stopped out yet. Multiple trade setups on this as well. But so far, nothing but net. Swish. Alright, bragging's over. Bragging's over. But those are some of the Hall of Famers. Nano, I was just looking at this earlier. Looking for a close above $1.50 on Nano. Close to daily there, you're looking at $2. Not as exciting as some of the other stuff, but recently caught my attention by closing above previous resistance. Back testing it today, looking for a close above it to confirm it as support. If you do, you have $2 and $5 above you. Some pretty solid targets. No one talks about Nano anymore. That's okay. $350 watching. Alright, we've lost quite a few of you. Okay. I'll forgive you. Where did we peak today? We peaked at 500 viewers today. Right around an hour after going live. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I gotta break the seal, ladies and gents. So, you have a few minutes. Smoke break. We're coming back. If you have nothing to do in the meantime, make sure you're in the Discord. Keep up with our daily live streams. Make sure you've liked and subscribed to the channel. Help us get to 20,000 subscribers. And last but certainly not least, check out the Patron. Patrons are privy to one-on-one crypto tutoring sessions with myself. Daily technical analysis / trade setup / macro market observations and analysis published to patrons. You saw some of those trade setups just a second ago. Amongst other things, patron night, special role in Discord, special chat rooms, etc. All kinds of goodies. Check out the Patron. I will be back. I gotta break the seal. I hope you're back when I come back. Stay tuned for more. You know what? I'll even change the background. The Gears of War. See the triangulo. Alright. Smell good if you got them, boys. Alright, see, there's no change, just right where we were, where we left it. Though, what? Minus 50-ish viewers. It happens. It does happen. Nice, we hit 16,500 subscribers in this episode. Excellent. The chat is frozen. The last comment that I see is from Swagmaster69. What a cool name. I like it. Well, I was on the in the bathroom. What's up, Randy Fox? How you doing, brother? I was in the bathroom, scanning around on my phone. Saw a little XLM action. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, we were just looking at it. My bad. Looking, with 52 minutes left, looking to get the close we were hoping for. Looking solid. The edge may have very well been with the bulls. Yo, William Invest, what's up, my man? What's up, my guy? What is up, my guy? Looking for a solid close. Bitcoin not doing a thing. Bitcoin dominance with 51 minutes. Not looking too hot. Keto, what's up, bro? Where'd you get your Lambo? You have to pre-order them. Jack, what's up? What's up, Jack? Stream's cutting in and out. Yeah, I believe it. Well, thank you very much, Sir William. It's good to have you on the Patron team. Good to have you, bro. Glad you enjoyed the posts. Been some quality posts lately. There's not always something to post. There's not always... You know what? I can even double down on that statement. Commonly, the best trade is no trade. But when there are good trades out there, we find them. Or we try. Our best. You know, the minute I turn this stream off, Bitcoin's gonna move. To the minute. That's how it does. It's gonna wait for me to get off. That's what she said. I wonder if I can fire these bots up without screwing up the connection. Make sure you guys, I saw that definitely a few people joined us on Discord during this stream, but not enough. If you're not in there, make sure you're in there. It's the only way to keep up with the stream. YouTube does not always show us to our subscribers. We're not always able to be found in search, so you can't depend on that alone. The only way to be sure to catch our daily live streams is to be in the Discord. It's loud. The only way. Fire up these Discord bots, see what happens. One potato. Two potato. Yeah, they're loading. Three potato. I'll stop saying potato. It's helping me count. Here we go. Back online. Thought they were down. Cool, now they're back up. Oh, all seems calm on the crypto front right now. Waiting for Popcorn to make a move. I am Pharaoh. Let's see. %. Let's see. 25% puts us right at our major support. 30% puts us at 24,000, right at the previous profit-taking target. Potentially support was built there. 40%. 40% just above 20,000. Previous all-time high, 43% down. And the untested monthly support at a 60%. Only 47 minutes left in this daily. It has been maybe the least exciting Bitcoin price action stream we've had in quite some time. Let's take a look at what we've looked at here. XLM looking solid. Ocean making me sketch. Zill trading sideways. Likely still bullish. Crow is a joke. Sorry, Crow. IOTA. Alright, IOTA. IOTA, alright. IOTA reaching up here for that 36-cent resistance. Looking likely at this point. Edges with the bulls, and since that was said, has actually tacked on extra gains. Loopring looking solid. Very, very solid growth there. Bitcoin futures boring. Ethereum doing the same thing as Bitcoin, not much. Stock market closed down. Ugly, bloody day for the stocks. Litecoin not doing too much moving itself. Dow Jones Industrial closing down. Bloody day. Gold looking for that 1966 that we talked about earlier in the episode. Looking to retest these highs in November. That's looking very likely very soon. NASDAQ, ugly day as well. Total retesting previous resistance, holding as support so far, fingers crossed. Bitcoin dominance with a sketchy close incoming. SNX looks like it's gonna catch. Looks like it wants to close above. Or 1034, measured move. Next target will be 25. We caught that trade here live in our previous episodes. Though now that box moved. Let's undo it till we make it right. I'm annoyed that I nudged it. That's so strange. It's like the chart recalculated. I don't really care. I don't know. Either way. Same setup. We're looking again. Along the same spot. SNX looking good into close. Nano looking good. Sketchy into close. Looking for a close above $1.50. Has sold off a little bit since we looked at it. Patron trade setup still glorious. On Litecoin still glorious. On Ethereum, it's still glorious on the Doge. Algo's trade setup played out in one candle. Hilarious. Goodbye, Nano. But here we go. Good enough. Goodbye. Goodbye. Gold looking for 1966 maybe today. It's pretty silly. Wow, could not be slower. It's weird how few people join Discord. I mean, there's like a good amount, but it was like all in the beginning and then all at the same time at the end. Well, still low. Links in the chat. Haven't joined yet, join it up. We're back up to 410 viewers. All I had to do was stop peeing, apparently. Ooh, we got a nice little bump. We jumped up like 60 viewers at one time. Nice. Well, for everyone joining us, we're kind of just going over what we looked at today. And we've been live for about 3 hours now. We've looked at many coins. Far and wide. While Bitcoin just remained sideways. Ah, I see. Did Crypto stop streaming? Is that why we got that little bump? I saw he was on with like 6,000 viewers. Well, unlike we do a little different. We do daily lives here with technical analysis. We look at whatever's moving. We take requests. Keep up to date with what's going on in the market. Matthew Miller, what's my basis? Simply the measured moves, my friend. Was not saying that we were going there. I'm just saying these are the measured moves from the swing high to swing low. Did not say that's where we're going. Though, I mean, at this point it would be foolish, I feel, of anyone to declare they know where we're going. I'm sure they said that every move of the way so far. Highly unlikely they were predicting this price action. What's up, Tara? How you doing, darling? Good to see you. Crypto YouTube sent you here. Welcome, guys. We're a little bit different of a show, a little bit smaller of a channel, just a little bit. But we're live daily. We do technical analysis on whatever's moving. We've been live for quite a few hours now, so we're kind of at the end of the episode. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you're liked and subscribed and in the Discords so you can join us every day. We stream every day. Up to date on demand. Yeah, this hourly is not looking super hot. Not a great way to close. really need to just put in a little upside here into this close, and all of a sudden the daily looks good. But we have not gotten it. It's waiting for me to end the stream. You guys who have been around know this. Bitcoin waits for me to end the stream. I still like the 6 hour. 6 hour still open and closing. Candles above the 20. I like that. 4 hours is ugly. We're stuck. We're stuck. You know what? Let's look at the 5 hour. Never look at the 5 hour. Where are we on the 5? Right in the middle. Perfect. That's funny. Doesn't always work out that way. You'd think it would. Doesn't.
You loose inside my brain to see if you would run or stay. Dangerous waiting for you. Dangerous waiting for you, my love. Dangerous waiting for you. Dangerous waiting for you.
You know, I don't think I'm going to sit here for 36 minutes. If look at, like, literally since we started streaming, it's just lower highs, higher lows. On the 5 minute or something ridiculous. Mm. 5 minute though, reaching decision here. Was it here 5 minute? Yep. There. Up 31, 380. Come on. Pick it up. 60 seconds. Pick it up. Burn it.
You loose inside my brain to see if you would run.
5 second, we need some action. The 5 minute, I mean, that's close. It's about to close in 30 seconds, and it looks like it's closing spicy, man. It was waiting for me to look at it on the 5 minute, I guess. It happens. Using my magic. Disclaimer, my magic is not real. Doesn't actually do anything, nor does it work. Sometimes it gets lucky. Though as soon as I said it, then it started moving. Alright. We like the 5 minute. Let's keep it on the 5 minute. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, right, 5 minute. Alright, alright. Swag master, dude, exactly. It's like, yeah, you Q1 next year. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then, I don't know, freaking September, we just blasted it. The Discord link should be pinned as the top message pinned for anyone looking for it. Or use Jaws. Use Jaws. Hey, there we go. 5-minute breakout. It just needed a little watching on the 5. All right. Come on, 32-2. 2-2. Come on. You got half an hour left. You can do it. Pump it. Pump it out. You can do it. That'd be an awesome close. You've seen the future. Well, I don't trust fortune tellers, buddy. I only trust mathematicians. Bring the beat back. Back. Bring the beat back. Why don't you bring that beat back? You know what I mean? Bring that beat back. There we go. Now we got some new faces in the Discord. Maybe my link's messed up. I actually can't tell. I'll just replace it. Here we are. And just as I was about to get up, it's getting spicy again. Really looking for 32,222 close today. Looks like 5 minutes broken out of whatever little triangle it painted. Symmetrical. Bear flag, call it what you will. We've already seen it test today as resistance once a few hours ago. Looking for a break into the close, that would be epic. Be epic. Friggin' monster epic. The real goal. Let me scroll down so Bitcoin's more encouraged. The battle boss, the final boss, the big guy, 33,080. Highly likely to be tested. Even if we are going to see lower lows, highly likely to be tested. This is the most important price on the chart right now. We have a weekly close, a daily close. So we have local, daily, and weekly resistance. And is the 0.786 retrace from 30. I'm losing count now, man. From 34.8 to 27.6. All of those important values sitting directly at 33,080. Closing above that level will be phenomenal. Phenomenal. 5 minute looks prime though. Can't lie. I don't trade by the 5 minute. I don't recommend anyone does either, but it looks prime. These moving averages bundled up, ready to go. I'm getting hungry. You guys getting hungry? What are you eating? Mega Mite. What's up, bro? Mooning averages. Kenny Dnop. I've never heard that before. I actually really like that. Mooning averages. Dig it. Dig it. Yo, Julie the Brain Lady Anderson, how you doing? It's good to see you. Matthew Miller, do fib retracements or measure moves work on such small time frames? Well, what small time frame are you referring to? Because this is a daily. This would be a daily. But the answer is yes. I mean, Fibonacci, measure moves, these things aren't, you know, they aren't unique. They're not unique to larger time frames or something. But as with all things, the smaller the time frame, the less reliable. Larger the time frame, the more confident. Here we go. Break 32 here, and you have your, well, I guess, yeah, you're 32 too close, because that's only $22 away. It's looking like this 100 moving average / 50 moving average on the 30, 100 on the 15. Looks like the last hurdle between us and our close with 27 minutes left. Could get interesting. Could get interesting. Talking about the 5 minute we're on. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they technically still work the same, I guess. I don't know. I don't really place them, but I'm sure we can find. Oops, that's not right. I'm sure we can find somewhere where it works. That didn't so much. No. Answer's still the same. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on. For retracements and Fibonacci tool. But just like anything you find in the 5 minute, not likely to be of super importance. $1 trillion market cap, that's what I'm looking for. We got close. We got close today. We got very, very close today. Somehow we're gaining viewers right now. I don't know how. I'm like not even doing anything. We're just gaining viewers. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Disco in the Discord. Discordor. Discordo. Discodor. J-Rick Productions. Wife made some incredible spaghetti. Ooh, buddy. I can mess with some spaghetti right now. Make me hungry. Tons of caviar, Justin Bond, of course. Great Condor, what's up, brother? Cracking a cold one. May join you here shortly. May join you here shortly. Starvin' Marvin. Starvin' Marvin, man, I haven't heard that. I have not heard that in quite some time. That reminds me of the South Park Nintendo 64 game. That was quite some time ago. That was a pretty good South Park game for Nintendo 64. If I remember correctly. I just remember the cow launcher. I got the munchies. I got the munchies right now. Aswaragentu. Imagine having the same amount of subs as Bitcoin price, right? Right? That'd be dope. At one point, we had more subs than Bitcoin price back in March. But you know what? Someday I think we will again. Because we're gonna keep building, keep growing. With all of you wonderful people's help, of course. Alright, 23 minutes to go. Will we get the close? Will we not get the close? I don't know, man. Oops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Don't know, man. Don't know. It's an important close. Important close. Things look way more bearish if we don't get 32,222. How do you find this chart? Well, it's live right here, right now. After the show, which is probably soon. I'm hungry. Maybe sooner rather than later. After the show, in Discord, after every show, I put the video / the chart from the stream up live in the Discord so you can continue watching it after the show. I invite everyone to join us there. I am hungry. This is going to happen soon. Christian Monant. Dang it. Monahan. Christian Monahan. You're going to help out. Get above Bitcoin's price. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, the program's TradingView. It's tradingview.com. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm freaking starving though. Hopefully the lady made something. We'll see. She's a pretty great cook, so maybe she's listening right now. Maybe she should make something yummy. Intent. Yep. I'm starving. Starving Marvin. Tara. Starving Marvin. You put that in my head. That evil in my head. Yep, I need to eat. I love you guys. Love streaming. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the stream on probably. Probably leave it on for a while. Let's do this. Let's zoom it in for you guys instead of this tiny view. The stream will come down at some point. Probably in the next like 10-15 minutes. If you want to continue watching, if you want to check out this chart after the stream is over, I'm putting it up right now. You can check it in Discord. It is live in Discord right now. I am streaming it. You can see it. So hop in Discord. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll be live again tomorrow. If something crazy happens into close here, we'll probably just keep the stream up. We'll jump back on. It's looking possible. Summary. Too long didn't read. We're looking for 32,222. That would be a phenomenal close for today. If we get a boring close, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you on the Discord. Jump on there. I'm always chatting there. Join me. I'll catch you all sooner than you think. I don't know, man. With 16 minutes to go, it's actually looking pretty spicy. If we break 32.2, camera's going back on marathon stream time. Mark it on your calendar. You know what, Tom G? You might be right, dude. I might just be that tired. No, I'm right. What are you talking about? What'd you talk about, Tom G? 13.2. You made me think I was crazy for a second. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Now I see why you thought I was crazy and why I sound crazy. Wait, what? Open, yeah. I'm not crazy, Tom G. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's where the third opened. Here. Yeah. Keeping me on my toes. I like it.
We all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day.
Ding, ding, ding. 32,222 to go.
We all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that.